Hi, would you like to know how to get data from your API? Well, today I'm going to show you how to do that. So, welcome to Mike's Tech. I'm Mike, where I explain how to solve life's technical challenges using automation and other technologies. So today's about trying to get data off an API, and I've chosen Python. I had a little bit of experience with that in my other builds automation, some other things that I've done. I created like a Docker container that held a Flask app that does some web scraping. So today, how does this problem come about? Well, work in a team of software developers, and if you've worked in any of that sort of stuff, developers need to keep their time, and a lot of organizations use a plugin to Jira called Tempo, and I'm showing that one now. It allows you to sort of record your time, all this sort of stuff. One of the things that I need to do is do some reporting on that. Had a bit of a funky issue where in Excel I had been pulling down their raw reports. They've changed the columns, and it meant I had to go back and change anything. And I asked, come on, there must be a different way to stop this happening. And they're like, yeah, just use our API. Okay, well, let's look at that. Their API is pretty straightforward. I want to pull down data from work logs. Again, all seems pretty straightforward. Can get all their workload stuff. But what I'm finding is it's not enough information. I'm not getting the same as what I would get on the report. So I was like, okay, how could I get this data from the API? And came up with something. And yeah, so I'll explain that shortly. So Python, I use VS Code to do most of that stuff. As I said, I've done a little bit of stuff in the past. So I've set the API, the URL here, and go through now. It's just what I want to show you is, one of the big things with APIs is that you're given a token. You don't ever want to expose that token. And a really cool way to do that I found in Python is you just create a simple Python file, and then you can import it and use it. So you can set your auth tokens, all that sort of stuff in here without actually them being public. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going through, and what I'm basically trying to do here is just get the data and put it out to Excel. I'm not going to show you that data. It is confidential data, but it does export it out, and it's just not enough. And one of the things I've been thinking about is, okay, well, if there's not enough, how can I get more data? And so I did a bit of a Google search, and I suppose I just want to show you where I'm up to. And a bit of the journey here is using a tutorial that basically talks about how to get data from myself. So it's ultimately what the real part that I'm trying to get to is down further. They actually talk about how to get additional data. So you've downloaded your initial set of data, and you want to get more. So argumenting the data using a second last.fm API call, and I've been able to get all of that stuff using a cache. Is a pretty cool idea. It creates the SQL Lite database, and I'll just run that. It is doing what I want it to do. Whoops. Seems as though I changed my API key name, and that's it one there. And it goes off and basically tries to grab all of the pages. It's pagination. Have a look at its DataQuest.io blog, and then last FM API Python. Pretty cool stuff. And, we're not actually doing anything with that data at the moment. So as in, I'm just bringing the data down and just trying to see the part I got up to. Pretty confident I've got up to just here, this page here, so processing the data. And let's just see if this will work, see what this does. I think that the data set should be limited. I don't know why we need to get all 11,000 pages, but I'm just following the tutorial here. and that's not actually getting us back anything. So I've found some of these tutorials to be less than ideal. But look, I just wanted to share that today. That's a bit of journey I'm on. And I hope you found this interesting. Check out my other videos and stay tuned for another video soon.